Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to Game 3 of an exciting playoff series here on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the Atlanta Hawks and the Los Angeles Clippers. Taking a look at Los Angeles.
Well, it's do or die. Both teams have to be feeling the pressure. Their season's on the line. Expect them to come out passionate and aggressive. This could be a classic.
Doncic with the bucket. Taking a look at the Clippers. They are ready to get things going in the final game of this series.
Well, they know what is at stake here in this final game. All they want to do is get out of this first round one way or another.
And it's Randall with the jam.
What a well-placed screen by Randall. Not only helping the ball handler, but also making some room for himself.
Drops in the three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And the basket by Curry.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Doncic outside. Wiggins for three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Offensive board. And here's Curry for three. Atlanta with a rebound. Outside Hunter. Doncic outside. And Doncic hammers it home.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
The three from Curry. Curry with another miss. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 4. Over Bogdanovic. Again, Atlanta.
With the all-around impact he makes, if he can stay healthy, Doncic could win multiple MVPs. He's got those special kind of gifts.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Pass to Wiggins. From behind the arc. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And Atlanta has possession, following the score by the Clippers. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And Doncic with the jam.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Loses his grip, planks the lob. Atlanta leading by 9. Up again. The kick out to Wiggins. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Doncic outside. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 13.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Curry from deep three-point land. The long distance three is parried.
and both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Curry, following the score by Atlanta. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Atlanta making some changes. 8 seconds left in the opening quarter. Garland for three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Atlanta Hawks. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Garland for three. Here's Matkovic. And here's Oubre from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Beal. And he drives in. And the layup falls. Beal's got his first points of the night.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Newell. Launches a three. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Newell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Garland with the ball. O'Neal covers. And the shot is good by Garland.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
They get it again. Back to Dunn. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Melton with the ball. No made baskets yet. Pass to Garland. Another three for Atlanta.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And the three is good, and the foul. This could turn into a 4-point play.
He's finally leaving that dismal... First quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Now here's Melton. Oubre on the wing. There's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And after putting it down, he angles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's Atlanta now. Out to Oubre. Pass to Garland. They set a pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Garland gets doubled. Newell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Newell's got 5 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Matkovic. Melton outside. Down low. Second chance effort. Newell, good. And now it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And we've come to expect this kind of vision out of Garland.
Here's Dunn. Oubre with a steal. Garland for 3. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Beal surveying the D. And then Beal with the dunk.
The tight handle of Bradley Beal, it makes him hard to stop.
Here's Garland. Pass to Newell. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Newell's got 9 points in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Dunn. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Easy shot for him. He'll take that every time up the floor.
Pass to Wiggins. And here's Sabonis. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
There's 48 seconds left in the second period. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Jones. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Outside, Alexander Walker. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And finished off by Hunter.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
Randall on the screen. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. From deep, here's Doncic. Can't get it to go. He's 7 for 12. Here's Curry. Curry creates inside.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
Doncic outside to the inside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Scorer. That's DeAndre Hunter. The guy always finds a way to find the bottom of the net.
Curry buries the triple.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first three shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Nothing the defense can do about that. Randle just powers it down.
Doncic outside. Jones with the block. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And you can tell being a leader comes naturally to Curry. He sets the tone out there, and all his guys follow his lead.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Clippers trail. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Atlanta with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Hunter the screen. And finished off by Hunter.
Body control was the key there for Hunter. Tripping up the defense and rolling to fully take advantage.
To the middle. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We can feel the floor shaking on that one.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one's no good.
Well, they're up 1. We just hope that missed free throw doesn't come back to Hunter.
Curry's shot is off. The Hawks leading. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Outside Garland. Pass to Hunter. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Bogdanovich. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Inside. And here's Hunter from the arc. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Hits the trifecta.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help him win a lot of games.
And that one drops for him. Sabonis has got 5.
Well, this is Sabonis' go-to area. He is so confident in his ability to score in the paint.
To the paint. Zubac. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. for three, Randall. And no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Garland scanning the floor. And the layup is good. He's got 10.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And here's Curry for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Garland with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall, you gotta push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
Pass to Randall. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Randall's got 13 in the second half.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Down low. Here's Hunter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
There's a screen by Wiggins. Here's Garland. And another basket for Atlanta.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams.
73.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, Beal is a real volume three-point shooter. The defense cannot afford to let him get hot from the arc.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Atlanta making a change here. Beal outside. Up and over Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
3-level score. Beal can make every type of shot, and he's made a lot of them tonight.
Doncic outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Curry gets the bucket.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Let's go with a 3. And Luka Doncic with the 3.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Pass to Randall. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Good work defensively by Oubre.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And after putting it down, he angles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Randall. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Pass to Randall. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Curry, covered by Alexander Walker. Goes back up. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Curry's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Doncic on the drive. Oubre on the wing. Outside, Alexander Walker. And they call an illegal screen here.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basket.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Clippers trail by 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. And Curry's got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 1-point game. Zubac screen. Outside Curry. Stolen by Wiggins. Here's Doncic. With the tip. Six on the shot clock. Another chance. Oh, it doesn't go. They've been behind for a few minutes now.
And I think that's about to change.
Curry fires. 17-footer is in.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
A minute and a half left in the game. Now Alexander Walker. There's the drive. And he powers it down. One-handed. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Stephen Curry. Yes, sir. It's the jumper.
And you can trust Curry in these moments. The pressure doesn't affect his shooting ability, and he knows how to deliver.
Here's the pick. Now Sabonis. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide-open man.
Now Doncic. The putback. Outside, Alexander Walker. There's a screen by Wiggins. Goes again. That's off.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
And he commits the intentional foul. They've won it. Next up, conference semifinals. And they start out.